Hello everyone and welcome on this new live trading video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Actually, I have spotted this setup here for the pound JPY and I decided that I have to open right now the trade and I will record this session for my channel on YouTube. So I'm going to place the sell order right now without any delay and I will explain to you guys later the reason behind this trade. However, let me just first of all set my take profit level and my stop losses. First of all, the stop loss, and the second thing is gonna be the take profit. Okay, now it's time to explain the reason behind this trade, which is running already in profit. Okay, so let me just tell you something, guys. Actually, in today's video, I'm going to use the Trendlines strategy, and I actually have done the job here for you. All you need to do, guys, is go to my channel and search for Trendline, and these videos will show up here. The magic of Trendlines part 1 and part 2. You really have to watch these videos first before you proceed to watch this live trading video. And of course, you can follow it later with this video right here, the secrets of Trendlines. And of course, you can also watch the live trading sessions I have made here using this Trendline strategy. It's a very profitable and very powerful way to find the entries, and you can find actually perfect entries. So I need to explain to you what did I do here. First of all, the beautiful thing here about this strategy is you don't need to go to the 4-hour time frame. You can fully rely on 15-minute time frame alone. Second thing is what I did here, guys, is simply like that. So we are having here a higher high, and what I'm going to do here is simply draw a resistance trend line from this higher high to this lower high. So meaning from this level of a resistance, let me just show it to you, from this level of a resistance to this level of resistance, not this one, because this was actually a fake breakout. So what we did here is simply draw a resistance trend line from this high to this high. Now what I will do simply is just like that, I will just drag the same line which I have drawn here and place it at the nearest support or resistance trend line I can see, which is exactly right there. Let me just zoom in to show it to you. So as you can see, this was the nearest resistance trend line, which became a support trend line and then a resistance trend line with several attempts, and it became a support trend line. So in the end, this was the nearest support trend line to my entry, and this was the nearest resistance trend line to my entry, which has been respected as well right here. Now, that means that we have to wait for the market to reach this level, and most likely is going to be respecting that level as a new resistance trend line. So meaning that resistance trend line right here is going to be respected. Also, if we look on the horizontal level right now, we can notice here, my friends, let me just scroll to the left. Exactly right there, we can see the highest level of a real resistance, exactly just right there. And that's exactly the level that the market has reached and started the bearish reversal at. As you can see, guys, we are currently running in about $30 of profit, which is fantastic. That's why I really enjoy trading with the trend lines. They can give you a very precise entries. And again, if you guys are not getting what I'm saying, please proceed to watch these videos which I have just told you about. They will enlighten you more about this strategy. And oh my god, $50 of profit. And as we can see, guys, the entry here was perfect because I'm using, of course, IC Markets. IC Markets is the best forex broker in the world, in my opinion. I have been dealing with them since 2016. And I really have no intention at all to change that broker. It's, in my opinion, the best forex broker in the world. And I would appreciate, guys, if you can support the channel by opening account in IC Markets using the link provided in the description below this video. So again, as you can see, we are running so far in about $60 of profit, which is fantastic. Now for the take profit level and the stop loss. The reason to place the take profit level right here, guys, is simply I'm aiming, guys. Actually, my eyes is focusing right here on the profit. The take profit level has to be placed at the nearest support or resistance to my entry. As you can see, I had to place my trade right here at the new resistance, which means the nearest support to my entry lies exactly right here. This is the nearest support to my entry, and then there is this support, and there is this resistance. However, the take profit level, oh my god, guys, we're at about $90 of profit. I didn't see that. Shit. Actually, let me just tell you something. one of the things I'm doing here is I'm not letting the trade to hit the take profit level. I'm focusing on the amount I have made. So guys, we have made about $90 from this trade. I mean, this is fantastic. This is okay. $100. $100 should be fine. What now? $100. $99, which is fine. Still fine. Still fine. I'm so happy with it. $100 we have made. Nice. The account was $2,050. Now $2,149. Which is fantastic. Went fantastic. What I was going to say is, don't wait for the trade to hit the take profit level. You will end up losing in this way. So I was not hungry for these extra pips, guys. I just decided to exit this trade. Once I saw the profit here satisfying for me, I decided to close this trade and just get out with the profit. If you will wait for the trade to hit the take profit level, then there is a chance or a possibility that this trade might reverse just before reaching the take profit level, and you will be eventually in loss. To avoid this scenario, just simply close the trade and don't feel sorry if the trade went later indeed to the take profit level. What matters for me is I have gotten out with about $100 of profit from this trade. That's what matters to me, and I really don't care what will happen later. I will just simply delete the chart and just start over. Perfect. It was a nice beginning. Let me just see what we can do here. So I'm going to also use the trend lines. I'm trying to find something decent and clear. Let's see for the AUDUSD. Let me just draw here the support trend line from this lower low all the way. See guys, check this out. So this is one of the parts of the magic of trend lines. So if you have any plans to place here the buy order, this might be a wrong decision. As we can see, we're having here this support trend line, and seems like the market is indeed respecting that level, which means the best decision here to be taken is wait for the market to reach this support trend line and check on the left side. If there is any strong key support level matching up along with this level, then place your sell order, buy order. If not, then don't place any trade. Meaning AUDUSD is most likely gonna continue the fall. Let's avoid it. Let's go to the EURUSD. EURUSD, what I need to do here, guys, is simply draw a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. Now I'm going to drag the same line here and check this out, 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 guys, check this out. The market has indeed respected that level as a support trend line several times and also as a resistance trend line. Now let me just drag this line one more time here. Keep dragging it. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Check this out, guys, check this out. We are having here a support trend line which became a resistance trend line, and the market has already respected that level as a support trend line. This was the support trend line number 1. I can actually place here a buy order, but that price action here, the price action right here, says that the EURUSD is most likely going to continue the fall. So placing here the buy order right now is not the wise decision. The first attempt has already happened. The market has already reversed from that level. So we are aiming always the first attempt. Therefore, I'm going to ignore the setup right here. I'm not actually seeing anything good for the EURUSD right now. So I'm going to ignore this setup. Same goes to the USD-CAD, USD-JPY, USD-JPY, USD-JPY. We are having here the support trend line. Let me just think, guys. We are having here the support trend line, which has been recently broken out from. Let me just switch to the 30-minute time frame. All right, 30-minute time frame showing us something interesting also. It seems to me like we're having here this support trend line, and the market has already made here the bearish breakout from that level of a support trend line. Therefore, we can actually expect from the USD-JPY to make here a bearish reversal to create the new resistance trend line. I'm actually thinking, guys. I'm actually thinking if I should open the trade or not. Yes, it seems like it's rising. It seems to me like it's rising. Yes. If you guys remember my signal for the USD-JPY, it was for the buy. Therefore, actually, yes, the USD-JPY is rising. USD-JPY is rising indeed. Therefore, what I will do here is simply draw again this support trend line from this resistance to this resistance, just like that. And I will just drag the same support trend line all the way like this. Check this out. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is waiting for the market to fall again, and that support trend line right here is gonna be respected, and the market will make a bullish reversal upon the pressure from that support trend line. I think it's gonna be a good entry. I'm just gonna wait for it to happen. So until then, let me please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you once I open this trade. Alright, my friends, AUDCAD showing us something very interesting. I'm going to place the buy order right now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, please check my perfect entry because I'm using IC markets, my friends. It really provides me with the perfect entry with almost zero spreads. I mean, AUDCAD has 0.6 spread so far, which is fantastic. So allow me to explain to you the reason behind this entry. First of all, for the AUDCAD, my friends, we are having the market, this candle right here, which is falling. However, this candle is facing right here a very strong key support zone, as you can see. This was a very strong key support zone right here. So we are having here the bullish breakout from that level of a previous support. Right now, the market is indeed respecting or retesting that level of a support zone right here. Second of all is, I decided to use here the trend lines just to confirm this entry. Number one, we are having here this support trend line from this lower low all the way to this higher low, and as we can see, my friends, the market indeed is most likely going to be respecting that level as a new support trend line. Number two, let me just delete this one. If I draw a resistance trend line from any point to any point, guys, it's really random. From this point right here to this point right here, just like that. Check this out. The market has indeed respected that level as a resistance trend line and as a new support trend line, then a resistance trend line, a support trend line, resistance trend line. So as you can see, the market is indeed respecting these levels. Now what I'm going to do is simply place the same line right here and place it right there at the nearest support trend line. Check this out. Let me just zoom in. Right here, we're having the support trend line, support trend line, support trend line. And as you can see, it became a resistance trend line right here. Therefore, I had to place the buy order right here. This was actually a perfect entry. Most likely, the market is going to be respecting that level of a support trend line right here and right there and right there. And after that, it's going to make a bullish reversal. The take profit level has been placed right here at the nearest support to our entry. And it was almost equivalent to the take profit level. To the stop loss. As you can see, so far we are running in about 2 or 3 pips of loss, which is really normal. There is always a possibility that the trade might fail, but so far I think it's gonna be going well. Let's see what will gonna happen, guys. I mean, I'm investing about $130 in this trade. I think eventually it's gonna end up in profit. It might take some time. Let me just please now pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. Alright, my friends, so actually I don't feel so much comfortable with this trades right now. It seems to be ranging a lot on that level. And also the AUDCAD is actually facing here a resistance level, so it might make a bearish reversal from that level also. Therefore, I decide that we should actually close this trade right now with about $45. It was actually 55. But because I opened my mouth and started talking, it went back to 40. 40 is not really worth it. I mean, 40 is still good though. So far it's running in about 5 pips of profit only. I really wanted to be in more profit. 55, 60 should be fine also. I think it's gonna continue the rise till it reaches that level of a resistance right here. However, guys, I decided that it's over. It's done. $40. Okay, that's fine. What, $40? Less than what I really wanted, but still, I feel safe. Sorry, I feel safe to close the trade right now with this profit. So I think we have made about $200 since we started, or actually $150 of profit since we started the video. Anyway, let me know, please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you once I open the next trade. Just to highlight, guys, that the pound GBPJPY has indeed started the fall. Yes, I think we still got out with a decent profit. Still, I wanted to show you the power of trend lines. The fall has actually continued, and so far it went in about 36 of profit if anyone have entered it. Anyway, again, let me pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later. Okay, so actually for the EURCHF, we're having also something very interesting. So let me just tell you what I did here. I simply draw here, guys, a support trend line from this lower low, as you can see, and I just connected it to these attempts of a support trend lines. Later, I just simply dragged the same line which I have drawn here and placed it, as you can see, my friends, at that strong key support trend line right there. So as you can see, it was also a strong support trend line right here. It became also, of course, a resistance trend line. And right now, the market has made here the bullish breakout from that level. Therefore, we can actually expect from the market to respect that level of a previous support trend line. Also, on the left side, we can see right here that the market has also formed a support right here, which was previously also a support right here as well. Therefore, I think it's going to be a good entry. Another way to confirm this is by simply draw here a resistance trend line from this higher high, as you can see, all the way to this lower low, just like that. And now, what I did, guys, is simply draw it from this high right here. It became a support trend line. It became also a resistance trend line, and then a support trend line. What I did later was simply drag the same line which I have drawn here, guys, to the peak of that resistance, as you can see right here, to the top of this resistance trend line right here. So now we can see that the market has indeed managed to make a bullish breakout from that level of a resistance trend line, and most likely is going to start to create a new support trend line. Guys, let me just tell you something. In Forex, there is no such thing as 1 + 1 = 2. Again, I'm saying this in almost every video. This one doesn't exist. You always have to analyze the market and just hope for the best, and make sure that every trade you're opening is an investment by itself, so you have always been prepared for the losses. They might occur. I'm telling you, guys, there is no such thing as guaranteed profits. There is no such thing as placing all your baskets or all your eggs in one basket. You have to always be careful and consider that these signals, or the trades, sorry, might actually goes bad. So anyway, right now, we have to wait for the market to fall for about 3 pips, I think. 2.6 pips before we can start placing the buy order right here. I want to scroll to the left also to show you the previous support, which lies exactly right there. As you can see, it was a very strong key support level here as well. Therefore, I will just wait for the candle to reach that level, then I will place the buy order. Until then, I will pause the recording. Alright, guys, so as we can see, the candle is approaching that level which I have marked already. I'm not going to risk wasting this trade only for 1.7 pips more. I will open the trade right now, also considering that the spread for the EURCHF is only 0.3 pips, which is fantastic, which means I will still have a good entry. Therefore, I will place the buy order right. Actually, I want to increase the lot size to make it 1.4. EURCHF is one of the safe pairs, actually, guys. I don't think it's going to make any unexpected moves or high volatility. I placed the buy order. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, 170, 140, 178. So we have made about $150 since the beginning of this video. I'm going to invest all of the actually, guys, it is placing. Actually, placing a bigger lot size was not the wise decision. Usually, EURCHF doesn't cost that much, actually. Let's see what will gonna happen. Let me just see it on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame seems very good as well. That support, as you can see right here, right there. This is the support level on the 1 hour time frame. The trade might goes against our direction for about 2 pips before eventually be in profit. I always feel nervous. I mean, to be honest with you, when I'm trading alone, I feel so much confidence and I feel just great when I'm trading. But now, because I'm recording and this will be on YouTube, it's different. It's really different now. I feel so much nervous and I feel the pressure is on. I feel like 1,000 people are watching me behind my chair right now, judging me and commenting about these trades, even though barely I can get, I think, 3 or 4 comments on the video, but still, it's still stressful, actually. Still, I mean, there is a pressure, guys, when you are recording and doing it on the live account. Trust me, it's so not easy. It's really hard. Anyway, I will pause the recording now, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade, which is already running in profit. Excellent, 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 guys. It's going in profit, about $100 of profit. I'm going to close it right now with $88 of profit. We have made about 6 pips of profit, guys. It was so good. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really stressful. I was really thinking it's gonna fall down and cause me to lose a lot of money. I was really nervous, and I was actually tracking it and decided that the moment I see it going against my direction, I will close it in a break even, and we will just recover from the trades after. Thankfully, the strategy, guys, is really working. It paid off, and as you can see, the reversal has almost secured from that point indeed. So it was really a good deal. So I think that's it for today, guys. I will trade later, of course. Now I need to get some dinner, honestly, and then after that I will continue my trades, and hoping today I will reach the account for more than $2,350, and tomorrow we will reach $2,600 and so on. I hope by the end of the week, of course, I will reach about $3,000. It's difficult, I admit it's hard, but sometimes it works. However, it was a good live trading session. I hope you guys have learned more about the trend lines, and be aware that I will be uploading more live trading videos using the trend lines, and you will see, guys, how very profitable it is. Until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.